meatball. It's the same day as my hospital appointment. I get distracted by these builders. I feel bad for them. They're all outside in the rain. But I was going to order some food, and I thought, you know what, let me order some food, let me just chill, whatever. But I'm trying really hard not to spend money, you know. So I'm going to make, I have a single burger. I don't know what kind of burger this is. I'm guessing it's a big burger. And I have some fries. So I'm going to make those. I don't really have anything exciting to put in it, like lettuce or anything. I do have tomatoes, so I guess I can put tomato in it. But the other thing was, I was sorting out the freezer because I was doing the Tesco order, which I've now decided is coming Sunday. I swear to God, I've changed the slot time like 5 times now. I've now decided it's officially coming Sunday. Because I went into the freezer and I was checking what was in there. I have some, so what I'm trying to do in preparation for the surgery and afterwards, because I just don't really know what's going to happen. And like I said in the last video, he's kind of expecting this hand to get a bit better while I'm at home. And in order to get the most out of that, because obviously I won't be using this one as much, especially for the first couple of weeks. And it'll be like a slow progress into getting into using this again. So I don't want to be chopping things and overusing it. I want to take the time for it to actually get better. I've started to cook a bunch of things so that when, how do I explain? Okay, so when the mister is here, because he's going to be here for a little bit helping me out. And then as time goes on, obviously he has his own house, so he will be going home more. And kind of, you know, when he's not here, I want to be able to have meals in the freezer that I can just throw into the microwave. Things that I've made, things that I've bought, which is fine. So on the Tesco order, I threw in a bunch of ready meals. I'm going to chuck into the freezer so that, yeah, when he's not here, I can just throw them into the microwave, make my life easy. And then also it avoids the washing up as well, because it's not, I can eat them right out of the container. It's not with the big heavy plates and stuff like that. When he's here, he does washing up anyway, but he'll obviously help with all of that. And then I have made some meals, which you guys saw in previous vlogs, like chili and pasta sauce and things like that to make our lives easy. So I have some meatballs that I got out of the freezer. I have 3 packets of these squash and sweet potato chopped chunk things that I get from work. I also have Mediterranean vegetables in there. However, I'm not sure that I want to use them because I'm thinking we have 3 packets of fresh tuna and there's 2 pieces of tuna in each, and I'm thinking to save those to have with the tuna and to just put this together. So I'm going to use some tin chopped tomatoes and some sweet corn, and kind of just make some like meatball things that I can have with rice. Because it's beef, he's not going to eat it, it's not his favorite thing, so I can just section it off into some containers for myself. So then that'll be other things that I can eat when he's not here, and again just pop into the microwave. I've got some microwave rice. I probably should have added, no, I can just make rice, it's fine. I've got some microwave rice. We've got plenty of rice at the top as well, so that I can obviously make it from scratch, from scratch, but like a normal person. So yeah, then when I have this, I can just microwave some rice and have that. So I'm gonna make that, and I've never done anything like this before. Usually I use meatballs and I make pasta, so I thought I would do it with you guys. I'm also trying to get ahead in the vlogs as well, because I don't want to be there being like day 1 of post-surgery, whatever, etc, etc. I don't want to bore you guys with all of that. So yeah, I guess I'll show you this. I guess I'll cook the burger at the same time, and then yeah, here's today's vlog. fries are in the oven. I've kind of done as much as I can. Oh, I need to put tomato. I forgot. I need to put tomato on the burger. I still have the corn, but I didn't want to put it in until like the last minute with the meatballs because I don't want it to overcook. It's just going to turn to mush. And actually I haven't officially decided whether I want to put it in or not. I'm thinking maybe not, but anyway. So in the meatballs, so I had the meatballs, the butternut squash and the pumpkin. Is that the same thing, butternut squash? Oh, and the sweet potato, yeah. And then I also put in some salt and pepper. I put in a tin of chopped tomatoes. I put in a little bit of red wine and a little bit of water. I just swished out the tin and poured that in there. And then with the herbs, I put in some crushed chilies. And I also put in some oregano and some basil. Or what do Americans call it? Oregano and basil. Yeah, I put those in. So yeah, it's literally just on the stove at the moment. It's just here simmering away. I'm just going to leave it for now. It's got loads of liquid in there. Just let it kind of cook out because obviously the vegetables were frozen when I put them in, and the meatballs I did defrost them but not completely, so I just kind of slow cooking it, if that makes sense. Yes, I have thought of getting a slow cooker before, but then I thought, oh, I could just do it on the stove. It's fine if you get the heat right. So in a little bit I'll take the lid off, let it simmer down a bit so some of the liquid kind of evaporates out of it. At the moment I'm going to do some washing up. And then I'm going to get the George Foreman out to cook the burger because otherwise it's just going to splatter the oil and everything, and then I'm going to have more to clean and more to do, and the whole point is to have less to do, right? So bear with. The other problem I was having was with these containers because they're so deep and it just takes up so much room in the, I was going to say the microwave, in the freezer. So luckily I found these in the cupboard, which is the normal kind of like average takeaway container. The ones like this shake up a lot less room. In the freezer, so I should be able to get probably like 3, I think, out of these, which will be good. And then, yeah, there's a couple of things from the freezer I'm going to eat, I think, between now and then. I don't know. I'm just hoping all the stuff that I got to go into the freezer will actually fit. Otherwise, Mr. will laugh hysterically at me. I guess not all of it needs to go. Some of them are ready meals that are for the fridge. They could, I suppose, just be the first ones to be eaten, I guess. And I got some stuff for him that he'll like because obviously I'm not going to be cooking and I don't want to rely on him to be doing all the cooking and stuff because too much pressure, you know? Too much pressure. But anyways, so yeah, I found these. I should to let you guys know. I buy these from like Poundland just because, I mean, they're so cheap and they're so good for when I'm doing meal prep and everything like that, just to have a bunch of containers to throw the things in. So I still have a bunch left there, and then I have these little ones which I've shown you guys that I put food in to take to work because it's just like the perfect size for taking food to work. And the other day I had some veggies left over from dinner and I just popped them in the bottom of this because see, this one comes out like that in 2 separate things, so you can put, I put cereal in the top and yogurt in the bottom before and use that. And then the other one I have, these are both Systema, is this one that has a knife and fork in the top. However, this one does have a crack in it, which we Gorilla Glued, super glued everything, and it didn't stay. So I don't actually put the food in here anymore in case it leaks, because I don't know if it's gonna hold while it's, I don't know if you can see this, but in the corner here, you can see in the corner here it's kind of coming apart again, even though we Gorilla Glued it, which is insane. Gorilla Glue is meant to be like the toughest stuff ever, but sometimes I'll just put like those little these little containers fit inside here, and then I have my own cutlery and everything because, you know, with COVID and that, I'm a little paranoid and I prefer to use my own cutlery rather than using the ones at work. But anyways, back to the cooking. in baking paper in this. I usually just do it, but I'm just trying to save myself a little bit of hassle. So I got 3 out of it. I tried to split up the sauce the best that I could, but anyway. So I think it's better. I didn't end up putting the corn in there, and then I can just have it either with, I can cook like some spaghetti to go with it, or I can cook some rice to go with it, or you know what, I can just have it as is, or have other veggies with it, or something like that, but it'll be more things to go into the freezer, which is fantastic. So just so I remember, and I usually just like write on the lid what it is. I don't usually do that like in everyday life, but at the moment, because I have literally made so much, guys, I'm done. I have my burger and fries here. It's not very exciting, but it's better than spending money, right? I've cleaned the George Foreman. So easy to clean. I just do it with the paper towels and then like a slightly wet cloth afterwards. Super easy. It's just cooling down now. I'm gonna watch this vlog from Aussie Mum Vlogger. Something dramatic happened. I don't know, but anyways. I've done all the washing up and that, so that's me for the rest of the day, but I hope you liked today's vlog. Sorry it wasn't, I don't know, it was that, literally the meatballs were so easy to cook. It wasn't like a huge process, so I did it in time lapse, but I'll slow it down so you guys can see it a little bit properly, because I thought it was going to take longer than that, but it was so simple to cook. So I hope you guys liked it. Give it a go. If you did like the vlog, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified of more amazing vlogs like this. And I will speak to you guys again next time. Bye, guys.